MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's game 1 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight from Milwaukee, left fielder. Number 12.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Settling in now, tonight, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Stanton on the move. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Low for ball 1.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time in any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start cold.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
The Orioles, center fielder Ronald Ackerman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So first and second with one man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Mancini rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. At the plate, Ryan Healy. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Manny Pena.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Cisco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
There's one. Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ackerman is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki onto the grass. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in for his second at bat, Jesus Aguilar. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, John
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got to know by now. He's not going to challenge me. He's got to start looking on the corners. Maybe he'll get something to drive. But other than that, you're probably taking your base.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
First baseman number 25.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in now, Keon Broxton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with one away now.
Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Designated hitter.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in, Cisco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, number 55.
In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Skied into straightaway right. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Ackerman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the changeup is way low that time. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And the ready once again, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And that's in there, base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Inciarte, a range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Ball two. From the stretch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he striding in once again. Jesus Aguilar. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Too high, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ackerman calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Ryan
And the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Broxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cisco, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Nope. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Troy
number 2.
Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He'll lead it off here as we begin. Joe Kelly. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Stephen Vogt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Stephen Vogt.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Pitch on the way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hernan Perez is the second out in the 7th inning. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ripped down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Eric Sogard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Naquin's under it, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin
Leading off
will
for
try
the
and get
Orioles,
something started in the
left
home half
fielder,
of the seventh.
Tyler Naquin.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this is going to get foul. Here's another 1-2. On the ground up the middle, fielded by Sogard, and a rather easy first out. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
For the Orioles,
ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude. Stepping in. And
leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, enter Inciarte.
he's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Miguel Castro.
Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is taken in for the second out. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Brandon Belt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this is fouled at the plate. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Naquin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Jeremy Jeffress is on.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Taylor is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Coming to the
Number
plate
55.
now, Cisco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And oh, that one almost got him on the chops as it gets right by him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Matt Alberts. Trots in from the bullpen here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at-bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
VR is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out against Britain as he looks to close it out. Brad Brock. Comes on from the pen. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Carlos Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get
Carlos.
Richard Blyer answers the call from
Number 48. Richard Blyer.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And now pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ackerman on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for
Digging
Milwaukee.
in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken their first step. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Standing in, Ronald Ackerman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 29.
And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Out in second.
Now in the box, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. On to first, and there were two down. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, two beautiful pitches. I don't know. Two fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Tanaka's ready. 1-0 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A runner on first with two away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt.
Catcher.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Belt is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Here's Eric Sogard, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Mancini moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming.
Murphy.
Here it is. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So coming to the plate, Cisco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at bat.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck who can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
So 2 on with 2 away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Masahiro Tanaka stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Jonathan Villar.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Tulowitzki is right there. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Junior Guerra. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Ackerman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Ackerman.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Trey Mancini.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. VR from the outfield grass. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Down and away, ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chris Taylor.
Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson over to his left, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Tulowitzki on the grass, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Belt on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Chris Bryant now. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
25, Ryan Healy.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
This one skied out toward right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. Into the box. Cisco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Ready once again, Ronald Ackerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Catcher, number 21.
And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR.
Second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Guerra, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hey now. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He struck him out. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Trey
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for the Orioles,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a walk in his last trip. That's some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. In there, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Donaldson.
To short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase him at 0-2 pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Digging in and looking for more. Cisco, he doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Number 71. Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Austin.
Number 35, Austin Hayes.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the air out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Number 9, Brandon Bell.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. As the digging in to try it again, Masahiro Tanaka getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again.
Ronald Ackerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up.
Trey Mancini.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Stephen Vogt.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Soft liner towards short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
So striding in, number 71. He stands in for the first time in this one. Hernan Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Throw over to the bag. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. Rob Scahill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
This change defensively for the Brewers. Now catching, number 38.
Line towards center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And this is up and in, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Mancini is after it. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. They'll make a matchup movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last.
Miguel Castro. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is there. And that retires the side. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Miguel Castro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ronald Ackerman. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Striding in, Stephen Vogt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Mancini. 1 out. At the plate,
Now
Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Murphy is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jonathan
Second
Villar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Popped up. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Hit down the third baseline. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Murphy.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Foul started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, aim up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. VR ranging into the outfield, 2 down. Stepping up now, Troy Tulowitzki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drill, and whoa, this is off the third base bag to his right, VR, and they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Miguel Castro.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Standing in, Ronald Ackerman, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. Mike Dunn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but he just missed his extra base.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Have nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out. Digging in now, Mike Dunn. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Jesus Aguilar will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. Last time through was a base hit. And there he goes towards second. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ackerman is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number
Here's
5.
Carlos Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's got 3 hits. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ackerman is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty,
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. So striding in, Ronald Ackerman. He'll get us started in this. This one under the light.
Center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So stepping in,
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
hit hard on the ground towards second. VR is there in time to first, and there are two away. Here's Daniel Murphy now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired, one away. Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be two. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Donaldson.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in, Cisco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Keon Broxton.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Popped up. Aguilar is over. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, David Price.
David Price.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinking line drive out to right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance. Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ackerman.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it comes, 2-0. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jonathan.
And that misses for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1 from Price. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson.
Jimmy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. That misses, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. Price ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ball one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. VR up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. At the plate, Daniel Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Striding in, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here in the fourth. Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ackerman ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
For Milwaukee. Right
and that'll
fielder,
bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's Price now on 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ackerman on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy in foul ground. And the inning is over. Digging in, Ryan Healy. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, David Price. He singled his last time up. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Ackerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. In to score from 3rd is the tying run. It's 1-1. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at 2nd base. Trying to get into. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan VR. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan VR is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Donaldson. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo.
Pitch on the way. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Garcia gloves it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one. Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Donaldson.
This is skied out toward right. Heading after this is Broxton, and that retires the side. Striding in once again.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Joe Kelly, a 6'1". And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Keon Broxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Carlos Gonzalez look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench. Richard Blyer. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
First baseman number 25, Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more. Cisco 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Inciarte is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 3.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Now in the box. Richard Blyer. He's newly entered into the ball. Tyler Naquin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in, Ronald Ackerman.
Center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over.
Number 35.
So digging in. Now, Manny Pena. He's 1 for 2. And Stephen Vogt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Digging in now, Jimmy Nelson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Brandon.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Standing in, Ender Inciarte.
Ender.
So they'll go to the bullpen now. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that will plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Into the box. Chris Taylor trying to keep things. Michael Gibbon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the 1-1. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Matt Albert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Late that time for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short, hit hard. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
The right fielder,
digging in for his second at bat. Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Britton pauses. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batter number 3,
so striding forward now, Orlando Arcia. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Villar. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Donaldson's got to get rid of it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Number 55.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cisco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sliced hard on the ground. Arcia scoops it up on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Orioles down to their final out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Mark Trumbo will be called upon.
For Baltimore, Number 45.
Corey Knable takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46. Corey Knable.
And this is off the corner and low. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off
Under the
tonight
lights.
from Milwaukee, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things
In
off.
the second spot tonight,
At the plate,
center fielder
Chris
number
Taylor.
7,
And he's definitely
Chris
off to a fast
Taylor.
start in the early part of the season. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
On to first, and they get the double play.
batting third.
So striding
The right
forward
fielder,
now,
number 5.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos
First chance for him
Gonzalez.
here in the top of the first with nobody on. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's
The
ball
first baseman,
four.
number
This is
9,
hit the other way out toward
Brandon
left field.
Belt.
Naquin's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Ronald Ackerman.
Leading
He'll
off
lead
for
things
the
off.
Orioles, center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. And he's set down, one away. Now in the
Batting
box,
second,
Tyler Naquin.
left fielder,
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. VR scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding
Batting
into the
third,
box, Trey Mancini.
designated hitter,
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Pitch on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Once again, a 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Third baseman, Chris.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So he got him swinging. Chris Bryant becomes the first out of the inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is right to Tulowitzki at short, and that'll end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Orioles, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. VR ranging up the middle, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Eric Sogard. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eric Sogard.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A runner at first with no outs here. Out into right center. Well hit. Sogard rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Center fielder number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Ackerman. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Cisco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 55.
Hit out towards second. Villar is up with it. And a rather easy first out. So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding in once again, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin, man at first after the 2-out walk. And the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Back up the, oh no, that got him. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 9.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Digging in to try it again. Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Naquin is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the height. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the. Leading off the inning, Trey Mancini. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, number 16.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Donaldson
squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Right side hit hard. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Ryan Healy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now at the plate,
now batting, number 55.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3. Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Villar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Up next
Ready for
Milwaukee.
another shot now.
Left
Ender
fielder.
Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been
Center
extra
fielder
bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Chris Taylor.
High pop up. Healy is there for it. And the inning is over. And next will be the versatile Tyler
Leading off for the
Naquin.
Orioles,
It's been an 0-for-2
left
effort
fielder,
for him to this point.
Tyler Naquin.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's a high pop-up, calling for it. Belt, 2 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jeremy Jeffress.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. For the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready once again. Carlos Gonzalez. Donnie Hart will come on out of the bullpen as he'll
Carlos.
Keon Broxton will grab a bat and lead things off.
Milwaukee, number 23, Keon Broxton.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
And he got him. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Joe Kelly.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan Healy.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Striding in once again, Cisco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Stephen Vogt.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard. So with a left-handed hitter,
movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one.
Second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The tying run scores. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a two-run double, and it catapults him back out in front by a run. Miguel Castro.
Taylor. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 46.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-5 game.
For Milwaukee.
At the plate, Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a ball, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ackerman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Stepping up now, Ronald.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
And now a pitch on the way. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He singled his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Naquin going back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Orlando Arcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone to lead off the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Matt Albert is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43, Matt Albert.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In the air out to straightaway left. Inciarte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
First baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Sogard has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping in, Cisco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up, and the side is. Here's Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
53, Zach Britton.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and he pops him up. over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Digging in and looking for more. Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance, and Brad Brock takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field. Ackerman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Mark Trumbo will be some of the pinch hit.
Mark Trumbo.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got a 0-1 count.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now batting, Ronald Ackerman. Corey Knebel takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 46.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Broxton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
Striding in, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the